Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy the Fice back at it with another video. But before we get it started, if it's your first time, you'll definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. Follow us on Twitch, that's where we stream live, as well as on YouTube. Come join us on Discord, best community ever, you won't regret it. And if you want to support the channel, because we don't have YouTube monetization, check out the YouTube description below. We have a Patreon link, but we also have an Etsy storefront link. So if you want to get something out of it, we have coffee mugs and t-shirts and more things on the way. Let's get into this content, guys, because I definitely want to talk about this. This is a good guide for starting free-to-play beginner, kind of needing a deck that will help them do some grinding so they can have a lot of successful wins on just going through the AI to kind of get a lot of gems, dealing with the legendary duelist and the portal, all that good stuff. So this deck that we're going to talk about is literally just 1,500 gems. It's going to be composed of basically 3 structured decks followed by cards from the trader and also cards by the by doing ranked matches and stuff like that. You can still fill it up with other cards if you don't have them available. Don't worry about it, guys, but for the most part, the engine for this this deck will still be intact for the most part. So I'm gonna actually put the link here on the YouTube description below of this deck once I definitely put this video up, so you don't have to like start looking for all these cards. I definitely just want to put it out there so then you can just click it in the description and kind of go from there. So let's talk about the 3 structured decks we're gonna go over, and then after that we're gonna do some matches so you guys can see it run in auto, and that's pretty much it. I use this thing all the time. You can fill the remaining slots here with some XYZ cards, because if you do an XYZ summon, it does increase your result points value higher. But this is just the baseline on if you wanted a deck that was 1,500, this is the stuff that you can kind of get for it. And then you can auto fill this with like the Gaga General, Zubaba, the onomatopoeia thing, whatever. But the General, he's really good because you have a few 4-star cards here. You have 4 of those. You can probably put like a 3-star XYZ summon card, so on and so forth. But let's keep it on the baseline, just talking about this deck right now. So this is going to compose of the Red Eyes structured deck, the Warriors deck, which will show right here, which is Legendary Warriors and Masters of Chaos. Each of these costs around 500, so you'll be able to obtain them. I don't think they changed at all for the most part. Let me see if I could check really quick. I'm trying to see if I go to Legendary Warriors, because I think I already, yeah. So like all these should be costing 500 gems a pop, so it'll tally up to 1,500 followed by the extra stuff. So over here we have Red Eyes Wyvern, which comes from the Red Eyes deck. We have the Gaia deck, the Gaia card, which comes from the Masters of Chaos deck. Then we have another Red Eye structured deck. I think this comes from the Magician of Chaos. Let's confirm that really quick. Yep. Masters of Chaos. I'm saying Magicians of Chaos. Sorry, guys. Masters of Chaos structured deck. Then we have another Red Eyes card. This one, I forget where it comes from. It comes from the Red Eyes. Then you can also, like, get another card just by, like, dueling. You eventually get it as a level up reward playing with Joey. So that's how you would get this extra card if you want to use it. Just to give you an idea of what this is these cards are really good substitutes for when you're doing some type of polymerization fusion card. But the thing with using Mystical Sheep or Dark Hex is that whatever the other fused component is, it has to be the accurate type. So to give you an example of this, if you are trying to get Dark Cavalry, we don't have a Dark Magician. So we would be using one of these to replace the Dark Magician, but for the secondary piece, we definitely need a warrior type monster for it to actually work. You can't use it with a dragon type, so you would have to use it with Gaia, you would have to use it with Beacon of World Chalice, or you would have to use it with X-Saber, so on and so forth. So these are like basically substitute cards, and you can use them straight from your hand. So that's why it's really nice. Then going on further, another Red Eyes card. This, I think you can get from 2 decks or whatever. You can get it from Masters of Chaos and Legendary Warriors, either or. Take your pick here. Then same thing, I think here. No, this is just a Red Eyes card, so you get that. Then there's the Red Eyes Fusion. This, you can just summon things straight from your hand or deck to get your Red Eyes / Dragon, which is really nice. This is an amazing card. Absolutely awesome. Gamer Controller is a ranked card, if I recall correctly. Oh, you could also get it as a dual reward here, so it's actually pretty awesome to do that. So you would be grinding with Kaiba either in the regular dual monster, the first world, or Dark Side of Dimension, DSOD, which is the other world. Just to give you an idea, since you're a beginner here, I'll just kind of go to that really quick. So you either get it from this one, or you get it from this other one over here. And if you haven't seen my early guide of like free to play beginner guide, definitely be sure to check that out. I go into really good detail about how to get gems and how to grind, so you can kind of know what you're supposed to be doing as soon as you start out. But going back over to this, because we're almost done, and then we're going to get some auto runs in so you guys can see what it's about. Then we did game controller. We go to the polymerization, which you can get from the card trader if you wanted to. Card trader is in the world. It's in the center. Then after, or you could click that button, either or. Then the polymerization, another one. Where does this come from again? I forget. You get it from the Masters of Chaos, followed by this Power of Guardians card. Is absolutely an amazing card. Every time, if you equip it to a monster, every time you attack, you get 500 attack and defense, and if they use some type of spell, it increases a spell counter on it, so it multiplies it. But then if they use some type of spell card on it, you can actually use this Power of Guardian to negate it. So if you have 4 spell counters on it, you could actually -1 spell counter of it and basically negate their activation of something. So this is a really amazing card, guys. Definitely be on the lookout. When you start building things, actually having 3 of these is actually a really cool thing if you wanted to do starting out early. Then after that, we have Birthright, which is it's a continuous trap card, and you can summon basically summon a normal monster, aka a monster that doesn't have effects, from the graveyard here. So if you put to the graveyard, this is an effect monster, so no. But if you put, say, the Red Eyes Black Dragon, because you did the summoning using Red Eyes Fusion, so you sacrifice this card and a warrior card. If you wanted to summon the Red Eyes Dragon, you could literally use Birthright. You could also use it for these warriors if you wanted to also summon them from the graveyard back. So that's what's really cool about this. But it's only for 1 monster. Red Eyes, this one, where does this... I think this card comes from Magician. No, it comes from Return of Red Eyes. So you're going to get that as well, followed by Return of Red Eyes. So as long as you have a Red Eyes monster on the field, then you can use this, and it behaves even better than Birthright, because you can summon repeatedly multiple monsters, which is actually really nice. This is a really nice trap card. I love it. Spike Shield with Chain is a really good card as well. It helps really nice for the monsters that if you have to accidentally summon a monster in defense, it changes the use of the defense. Instead of being 0 damage, it uses the 1800 from this monster attack plus 500 that it gives. So basically, in essence, you get 2300 defense or 2300 attack when you're using this monster. It basically depends on what position, what face side position is. If you have this monster in attack position, it's just going to add it here. If you have this card in defense position, it's going to change it to having defense 1800 plus the 500 from Spike Shield with Chain, which makes it the 2300. So it's a really nice card. It really, it helps against the AI significantly, so it's a really good thing. After that, we have Sky Gallop and Gaia the Dragon. So you need a Dragon and Gaia the Fierce Knight. This is the only Gaia card we actually do have, but you can use these other monsters as replacements for Gaia if you did have a dragon on the field, such as Red Eyes Wyvern, or, Red Eye, well, this one, or even Red Eyes Retro Dragon. So there's a lot of cool stuff you can do here. And that's pretty much all the cards, guys, in a nutshell. I hope I was able to explain it in a decent amount so you guys can get an idea really quickly. Let's get into this gameplay right now, because I definitely want to show you guys what it's about. So, and you've probably seen me in the other video use it, but I wanted to kind of discuss it and show it. I always do reward times 2, but you can kind of see this in action. Now, Just a quick note, it doesn't always win. It doesn't always win. It's pretty consistent on winning. It's sometimes it fails on potentially doing it autos against duelists, legendary duelists. So if you have a high level 40 legendary duelist that counters this card, this deck, it will be a problem. But it does pretty good for the most part on winning. It even does do a decent amount of winning when you're fighting the Vagabonds, so it's really good. But that's why I love this so much, because one, if you're starting out, super cheap, only 1,500, and two, it's like you could basically use it against the legendary duelists and Vagabonds, and you will still have a good chance of winning. You can take command of the deck, obviously, if you wanted to go against those instead of autoing, but I just like autoing just to kind of get it out of the way. That's just me personally. I prefer spending my time on actually doing PvP duels when I get the chance to do it, or just continue grinding really fast, because if you're using the legendary gate, that's when you're going to be manually dueling, you know what I mean? So yeah, this is going to be a long run because he has a back row defensive card trap set. So basically every card that he has as a trap, he's going to summon it as a monster. It's going to come to the front. This is a really annoying AI deck that you just kind of deal with as of late now because they've been introducing them. But we'll see if we could just kind of knock this out. There we go. Now with Red Eyes Archfiend Dragon, the cool thing about it is we can normal summon with this card and then clear the front row. Ah, there we go. We didn't even need to do that. I wanted to see if it would actually do that, but yeah. So we do that. Let's see if we could fight a legendary duelist here. Here. Now this is a level 10, so this would be an easy run in this case. I'll try to see if I could find like a level 40 in the other worlds to kind of get it going, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Or if we find the Vagabond, I've done it in the other video where you saw me win with this deck, but it doesn't hurt to kind of show it. But the only downside to it is like when I'm fighting a Vagabond, I actually use my gems to make it high success rate. So like extra card, more EXP to get more benefit out of it, and so on and so forth. But I don't think I have any more gems because I actually consumed them all. So let's see. Okay, so let's go. We might lose on this one. We might not. I don't know. I don't have any benefits to actually make a confirm win on it, but we're just gonna try to see how the engine runs on it. But like I said, it has a decent chance on winning, but you kind of have to do it. Now the only thing that I do want to mind you that makes it really nice to have this deck, yeah, this is gonna be tough. I think it's GG here. Yeah, we don't have nothing. Oh, there we go. Archfiend fused. Look at that. That monster. I think he won. We almost had it. Oh, man. The Kiteroid, he's gonna summon something, and we got it. Yo, I was like hoping the AI to put everything else into defense because the damage reduction was happening. But here's an example of us winning a Vagabond without anything, and we did pretty good on it, just on auto. And we got 5,000 points out of it. Campaign bonus. Look at that. So there's an event happening right now. I'll give that to that. And I think that kind of covers in a snapshot, like, you know, how decent this deck is. Only for 1,500 gems. Having something on auto is really good, guys. So let me know in your comments below what you guys think. I hope this was really useful. I just kind of wanted to share this information because it definitely helps kind of knowing this type of stuff. And I didn't know this stuff when I first started playing, like a long time ago. I did like a few runs, obviously, in the beginning when the game came out, but then I started playing more aggressive last year in November, and now I'm playing even more aggressive. And I want to like just give all this knowledge possible that I have about this game and things that I come across. So thank you guys for that love and support again. Come join us on Discord if you want to be part of an amazing community. Come hang out with us on the stream. We'd love to have you. I love meeting new people. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I definitely will be doing a synchro deck video soon. So I'm looking forward to doing that with you guys. All right, guys. I will catch you guys later. Peace. See you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, if this is your first time here and you're watching from YouTube, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you ever come to Twitch, definitely be sure to hit that follow button. Come join us on Discord. The link is below in the YouTube description. Also, last but not least, I want to say major shout outs to the sponsors. If you guys also wanted to financially support the stream, definitely be sure to check out that YouTube description below. There is a Patreon link. And if you can't support financially, don't worry, guys. There's other ways you can actually show support. That's getting the word out, sharing the content, letting friends and loved ones know about this this channel. Tell them to come and hang out. Come join us on Discord. You will not regret it. It's the best community / family ever. It says it right there on the freaking board. Yo, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you guys next time. Let me know in the comments below what you would like to see next, what you think about the video, and so on. I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.